Ninjago January 2024 sets have been revealed. Let's see what we've got here. At first, we've got set 71805 JSMAC Battle Pack. So, wow. Apparently, this will retail for $11, which doesn't seem quite right to me because you're getting 4 minifigures in here, which is absolutely insane. Sure, the mech is really small, you know, like it genuinely is, like volume-wise, it's basically nothing, so maybe it is true, but don't get your hopes up. This as well could be a $15 set, but if it is $11, this is actually a really impressive deal, and yeah, good minifigure pack right there, didn't see that coming. And oh yeah, before that we actually have a 4+ set, which is Erin's Battle Mech set 71804, and this will retail for $10, I believe, at least I would hope so. And yeah, I mean, this is quite good, like, you know, for 4+ standards, this is quite alright, especially if it is 10 and not 15, but this one actually I feel like has more right to be 15 or maybe even more considering the recent 4+ sets. But yeah, the mech, you know, it is using that better core piece and not the, you know, pretty atrocious looking piece that was introduced for the core mechs. And then we also have like the glider for the villain. You know, the minifigures are cool enough. So yeah, nothing special, but it's an alright 4+ set, I suppose. Continuing the list, we have set 71806 Cold's Earth Mech, which should retail for $20, I believe. And yeah, that would be quite alright. Like, yeah, you're generally getting a lot of volume in here. Like, this is a really bulky mech, as you can see. It really packed on tons of bricks and stuff, you know, definitely fits that Earth-like look, but generally it is a little too bulky in my opinion. I don't know, just something about it is not that good. The hammer is pretty cool, and you know, I think it is pretty plain that you only get a mech and the minifigure, like, you know, nothing else, not even a side build or anything, so maybe not as good for playability, but it looks quite alright to me. Next up, we have Sora's Tech Mech set 71807, and this will retail for $20 as well. And yeah, if that's true, awesome, because this is actually a really awesome looking mech and it seems like it has like a lot of volume. Like, I don't know, like these prices just seem so off to me, so I apologize if they will be higher, but this is what we have to work with now. And yeah, if that's true, this wave will actually be pretty well priced, not gonna lie. Now this mech, I really like it, like for its size, really awesome. It fits Sora, you know, good colors and everything, and you even get a side build. Unlike with Cole's mech, you know, this really cool tree with some really cool colors, really like that. So yeah, this one is definitely better than Cole's mech. Looking forward to this one, you know, definitely a good set at its price. Continuing with this, we have set 71808 Kai's Elemental Fire Mech, and apparently this will retail for $30. And yeah, you know, as you can see, this one actually has an additional little mech, so if those were actually 20, this will be 30, so great. I'm really hoping these prices are in fact true. So here, you know, Kai's mech is alright. I think it's, I don't know, I don't like how bulky the arms are compared to the torso, or at least they are attached too high, and it kind of creates this awkward look because the head isn't really that visible. I don't know, not the biggest fan of that. But we've also got this villain mech, which looks quite alright to me. Definitely nothing special, especially the legs I think are kinda ugly, but yeah, I mean, it's an alright add-in to the set. But yeah, the minifigures, we actually have Jordana here, which is a new character, so pretty cool, I suppose. And actually, with all these mechs that I've mentioned, you can actually change out the limbs and stuff, which is pretty hilarious in my opinion, but maybe kids will actually like this, you know, could be fun way to get creative with this if you're obviously really young, but yeah, you know, cool enough I suppose. That's not something we get too often. Continuing the video, we have set 71809 Egal the Master Dragon. And yeah, I think someone cooked here. Like, wow, this is actually interesting. Like, hear me out. This apparently this will be $65. That can be right? Like, what? I would generally expect this to be like an $85 or $95 set, you know, given today's standards, which obviously aren't very good price-wise, but yeah. If this is 65, this is a pretty killer deal, not gonna lie. But yeah, besides that, I really like the dragon. Like, you know, finally, we've gotten a dragon recently that doesn't look completely off. You know, I really don't like those special core heads, which are really blocky and stuff. You know, this actually has some good texture to it. You even have like a beard at the bottom, as you can see. Like, The actual head is actually very well shaped, which isn't the case with many of the recent dragons, so I really like it for that. You know, sure, it has a head on it, which makes it a little goofy, but like, I don't know, I think it's acceptable here because it's supposed to be a very old dragon. You know, back when we got Wu's possession dragon, you know, I was kind of hoping we would get more old dragons like this, so I'm very happy with this. And as for the minifigures, I really like the new Raz. Like, yeah, that is really cool. Now we are going to jump over multiple set numbers, which are 71810, Ryu's Baby Dragon, 71811, Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy, 71812, Kai's Ninja Climbing Mech, and these are all supposed to be released in March, I believe, so, you know, those obviously weren't revealed yet. But yeah, now we actually have set 71815, Kai's Source Dragon Battle, and apparently this is a 4+ set that will retail for $40. Yeah, this definitely seems like a more modern price right there, because yeah, this is far from being worth $40. Like, genuinely, like, what's going on here? You know, you have this pretty tiny dragon, you know, it obviously is using some specialized pieces, but like, you know, obviously nothing special there, a little side build, nothing crazy, and you know, it's gonna be 40, while you will have a mech that takes up more volume than all of this and will retail for $20. Like, how does that make sense? Some of these just have to be wrong, I don't know. Or 4+ sets have really gotten out of the control with their prices. Now, the set itself, the minifigures, like, wow, like somebody cooked here again. Like, Climber Kai, that is really interesting. Like, I really love that armor. Like, that is crazy. I really want that piece. And we have a brand new Wildfire, which, you know, I like her old look better, but this is still pretty cool nonetheless. But wait, because, you know, this will definitely have to release in Kai's Fire Climbing Mech, which I think those minifigures were even rumored, you know, Kai and Wildfire. So yeah, don't get this set just for the minifigures, because the build really isn't it. And the last main box set that we're gonna talk about is Lloyd's Elemental Power Mech set 71817, and it will retail for $20 as well, I believe. And yeah, I don't think we even ever talked about this set when we talked about the rumors. Like, I really don't remember ever talking about this, knowing this will release. But yeah, like, this actually looks pretty impressive. Like, you know, again, these $20 mechs are actually pretty promising. Like, I like how they look, you know. Obviously, I'm sick that there's so many mechs at this point, but they actually stepped up the game, because, you know, all of these small mechs we were getting recently looked really bad. So these are actually gonna be some pretty good deals and also pretty good looking mechs, which is really nice. Now, as for the minifigures, a pretty good selection as well. You know, you're getting free minifigures here, but you know, no side build, unlike with Sora's mechs. So yeah, fair enough, I suppose. I think this will wrap up this video. Obviously, there will be a lot more videos coming out today regarding this wave. Maybe I'll be ranking sets, minifigures, talk about the gimmick sets. You know, there will be more content to come, but this is like my overall thoughts of this box sets. You know, I actually think the March wave can be a lot more promising, because we also have sets like the Dragonstone Temple, which I'm really excited for. Hopefully that one does not disappoint. And there's also some kind of a dojo / throne room type of a set that still has to release. So yeah, I hope we get more unique sets with March and not like more of these mechs and dragons, which are basically the entirety of this January wave. What are your thoughts on this wave? Comment down below. You know, tell me what you're most excited for. Personally, I'm definitely a fan of the bigger dragon and mech sets. I think some of those are actually pretty decent, or maybe even good, great, who knows, we'll have to see them more in detail to really judge. Have a great day, see you in the next video, bye bye.